for baking soda in the realm of medication. To clean your refrigerator or bake a dessert without taking into account its additional possibilities applications, did you know that this simple white powder has a long history of surprising, some of which have the capacity to drastically change your viewpoint on what are we all missing out on in terms of health? And why is it that so few people talk about it? Few individuals are aware of the incredible health benefits of baking soda. Baking soda, which we'll talk about in this video, and I'll also describe the important safety precautions and determine which specific people should use baking soda with caution if you're worried about your health and wish to make sensible choices. If you're new to our site, you truly don't want to miss these pleasantries. So, let's first discuss the health benefits of baking soda. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video so you don't miss any of our future posts, and if you're now viewing, I'd like to know if you're with me. If this video speaks to you, leave a remark in the space provided. If not, type "We are ecstatic" to accompany you on your path to better health, which starts right now. Oh, and don't forget about your country. Tell us where you're viewing from in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Alright, let's benefits of detoxification get started. Baking soda has amazing health benefits that aid in detoxifying. First of all, baking soda is often praised for its usage outside of baking and cleaning. Because of its ability to support the body's natural detoxification processes, baking soda can neutralize the body's internal and external acids because it turns alkaline when baking soda baths diluted in water are commonly used to soothe minor rashes. Soaking in a baking soda solution can help reduce itching and soothe irritated skin. Intended to assist in eliminating pollutants, resulting in a more balanced physique and revitalized skin. Even if the effectiveness of this popular home cure for skin detoxification is currently not adequately supported by science. Many customers say they feel a lot better and more relaxed, and the narrative becomes even more. Some health enthusiasts find it appealing on the inside. Alkalizing using a small amount of baking soda along with water to test blood and urine helps assist the body's detoxification process, which has some scientific support, especially for those with certain medical conditions. For example, sodium bicarbonate supplements aid in reducing the buildup of blood acid, development of chronic renal disease. As per a study that was published in the American Society of According to Nephrology, using baking soda under medical supervision may improve the body's natural detoxification process, especially for those who need help regulating their acidity levels. It's important to remember that the body is already quite skilled at preserving pH balance, and that moderation is key when making major nutritional changes, which can be difficult. Since using baking soda excessively could have harmful effects when done correctly, baking soda is a mild and affordable way to support your body's natural detoxifying procedures and provide you with a feeling of rejuvenation afterward. Whitening teeth and dental health improves dental health and teeth whitening, which is why baking soda is used in a wide variety of toothpastes and home remedies for teeth whitening and dental well-being. You've undoubtedly observed how hygienic and effective it is. When you brush your teeth with a little baking soda, they feel silky, because baking soda removes surface stains by acting as a mild abrasive. When applied, tea, coffee, and other meals can make your smile appear lifeless. When used properly, the mild texture of baking soda helps polish teeth without significantly damaging them, as opposed to aggressive whitening techniques. Although the benefits go beyond just having a brighter smile. Because baking soda is essential, because alkaline helps balance the acids in your tongue. Circumstances that encourage the growth of harmful bacteria that result in cavities, gum disease, and bad breath. By restoring the pH of your mouth, soda promotes healthier gums and fresher breath into equilibrium, which reduces the likelihood of dangerous bacteria growing there. Scientific studies back up claims. For example, toothpaste with it was discovered that baking soda significantly outperformed toothpaste without it in terms of teeth whitening. As per a study that was published in the Journal of Clinical Dentistry, eliminating plaque, according to various studies, baking soda might enhance oral health by reducing the amount of harmful oral bacteria, but moderation is key. Excessive usage of tooth enamel may be gradually eroded by baking soda or aggressive scrubbing because of its abrasive qualities. Dentists recommend using it just a few times a week, and baking soda should always be used with a brush with soft bristles. Might be a quick, inexpensive, and simple method to achieve a cleaner, whiter smile. Heartburn relief. Many people get heartburn, which is relieved at home after using it. Common and often annoying feeling, especially after eating a rich or acid reflux from spicy meals, is caused by stomach acid returning to the esophagus. Typically begins as an upper stomach burning sensation and can spread into the neck. Weight gain during pregnancy and some medical disorders such as achalasia or eosinophilic esophagitis can further raise your risk of heartburn despite the fact that there are many commercial antacids available. Can locate a simple and quick fix in your kitchen using a tried-and-true technique for adding a teaspoon of baking soda to a glass of water will quickly relieve heartburn. Water and take a small drink. This has a basic scientific baking soda, helps balance out excess stomach acid since it is alkaline. This reaction has been a popular home remedy for years since it provides almost immediate relief from the burning. In fact, the medical profession recognizes comfort sodium bicarbonate as a review published in the journal Gastroenterology claims that it is a fast-acting antacid. In hepatology, it is effective in rapidly alleviating intermittent heartburn. The process is simple to follow and comprehend. All you need is a trip to the pharmacy or expensive therapies, a glass of water, a teaspoon of baking soda, and a couple of minutes. This is one of the reasons baking soda is still a frequent household ingredient. For anyone looking for a quick remedy, this everyday kitchen item can have a significant impact. Prompt, reliable relief from heartburn, so you can resume your day with antifungal characteristics. The next typical issue is the antifungal properties, ease and comfort. Red, itchy, or flaky patches of skin might be signs of fungal infections. Ringworm athlete's foot is caused by organisms that flourish in damp environments and various associated conditions, especially in warm, humid areas like the foot, while several creams and sprays are available over the counter. Baking soda is a simple, natural remedy that you could find in your kitchen. Is this everyday household item's ability to change the environment required for fungal development offers it. Baking soda's strong antifungal qualities create an alkaline environment on fungal. Cell walls are weakened by the epidermis, which makes it harder for the fungi to survive. There is scientific evidence that this is more than just a folk way of life. Remedy that has been utilized for many years. Per a report published in the journal Mycopathologia, 80% of the tested fungal strains were able to thrive. A solution with 10 g of baking soda per liter stopped this amazing result, showing baking soda's potential as a natural antifungal. Applying a baking soda paste is a simple treatment for athlete's foot. And apply water straight to the affected areas or combine it with water to make a foot soak. After just a few sessions, many people report less itching and discomfort. And because it is non-toxic, it is also an excellent option for those who wish to avoid harsh chemicals. And calming. This easily available and affordable treatment offers a good choice for anyone fighting stubborn fungal diseases and helping them recover comfort and self-assurance in daily life, which may subsequently reduce UTS support for urinary tract infections. UTIs, urinary tract infections, sometimes known as UTIs, are a common problem, especially in women. Common and often agonizing problem that can make daily life challenging because frequent urges to urinate, the burning sensation when urinating, and general discomfort. Even while the standard treatment consists of antibiotics, some people look for natural baking soda as a remedy to lessen symptoms and encourage healing. Treatment that has generated attention is the ability of baking soda to neutralize acids, which is the foundation of the theory underlying its application in treating. Baking soda can reduce the acidity of UTI urine when taken with water. In tiny doses, it is possible that this change in pH will make the environment less conducive to the growth of the bacteria that cause UTIs, which will help the body fight off the illness. Plus, the burning feeling that makes UTIs so unpleasant can be lessened by less acidic urine. There is some scientific evidence to support this treatment. 33 women with recurrent urinary tract infections were treated with sodium bicarbonate in a research that was published in the Japanese Journal of Many. Participants in urology said that after 4 weeks, their symptoms had considerably improved, including reduced discomfort and agony during urination. Despite the fact that these results are, it's important to remember that baking soda shouldn't be used in place of medical treatment for urinary tract infections. Baking soda could be a modest remedy, especially in cases that are severe. Economical way to ease discomfort for those seeking more treatment beyond what is permitted medication, but remember that persistent or severe UTI symptoms require for quick medical attention. Baking soda can be helpful addition to your arsenal for managing the health and comfort of your urine. If utilized after appropriately treating canker sores, you can how to handle canker sores. If you have ever experienced the excruciating discomfort of a canker sore, you can appreciate how distressing these tiny mouth ulcers can be. The good news is that baking soda might be the simple, inexpensive fix you've been looking for. Searching for ulcers, also known as canker sores, are commonly caused by little oral traumas or even certain meals and may be brought on by stress, discomfort during eating, drinking, and even talking due to its unique ability to neutralize oral acids and create a pH environment that is more balanced. In this case, baking soda, or sodium bicarbonate, works beautifully. Is crucial because an acidic environment might make discomfort worse and make it more difficult to recover. You can reduce inflammation, reduce pain, and speed up the mending process. Procedure by washing your mouth with a mixture of baking soda and water, which is often in a glass of warm water with half a teaspoon, but since science backs this up, don't. For people with recurrent at-home stomatitis, salt, just trust me. Mouthwashes with bicarbonate significantly reduced discomfort, and sped up a research in the Journal of the American Dental Association found that the moderate antiseptic, and researchers discovered that baking soda's anti-inflammatory properties help in maintaining the soil's cleanliness and preventing the formation of microbes, both of which are vital for recovery, and baking soda is mild and unlikely to worsen the illness more than other over-the-counter treatments. Try the next time you notice a canker sore starting, give it a quick washing with baking soda. You may use this natural, scientifically proven technique in your kitchen to reduce discomfort and maintain tooth health. Exercise performance is enhanced by health, therefore. Did you know that you might receive a boost your exercise performance substantial fitness benefit from a basic kitchen item? Yes, baking soda may be used for athletes. Use it as a secret weapon in addition to cleaning their sinks and baking cakes. This is how it works to prevent muscle fatigue and enhance exercise performance. High-intensity exercise causes muscles to release lactic acid, which decreases pH. This results in that familiar burning sensation. Muscle fatigue is mostly brought on by this acidity, which usually makes you stop before you're truly baking soda, also referred to as ready sodium bicarbonate, serves as a buffer agent that naturally helps balance out surplus energy when taken before exercise. Acid in your muscles that allows you to exercise for longer periods of time and with more intensity. More than just fitness myths, despite having a solid scientific findings, are from a meta-analysis of multiple trials that was released in the Strength and Conditioning Journal. According to studies, consuming sodium bicarbonate supplements significantly improved performance during brief, high-intensity workouts such as swimming, cycling, and sprinting. Based on the researchers' results showed that athletes who drank baking soda could maintain peak performance for prolonged periods of time. I experience fatigue gradually, typically 60 to 90 minutes before athletes begin by taking little amounts of baking soda mixed with water before their training. Vital, but too much baking soda might cause gastrointestinal adverse effects, including bloating or nausea. It may be worthwhile to attempt if you're looking for a natural, scientifically proven way to improve your endurance and make the most of your workouts, but before adding it to your regimen, particularly if you have any underlying health issues, don't forget to consult a physician. Give it a try and see if it helps. A change in your next exercise regimen could then help to improve kidney function. Improves kidney function, consider the possibility that something as simple as baking soda could protect and nourish your kidneys, especially if chronic renal disease is present. A condition known as chronic kidney disease, CKD, metabolic acidosis, arises when the kidneys are unable to remove acid from the blood. In order for many people with chronic kidney disease, CKD, to effectively remove acid from their blood, This excessive acid can accelerate renal disease and have an impact on overall health. Baking soda, also referred to as sodium bicarbonate, is beneficial because it helps to balance the baking soda's functions as a natural antacid, reducing the amount of acid in your blood, stress on your kidneys, and potentially even stopping kidney disease from developing by reducing blood acidity is more than simply a home remedy. There is real science behind it. Individuals with metabolic acidosis and severe chronic renal disease were the topics of a groundbreaking study that appeared in the American Society of Researchers Studying Nephrology, found that the decline in kidney function was significantly slower for people who consumed sodium bicarbonate tablets on a daily basis compared to individuals who didn't. The likelihood of developing end-stage renal disease and requiring dialysis was reduced. Improvements in blood bicarbonate levels were observed in the group that consumed baking soda. A vital sign of the body's acid-base equilibrium were also noted, and it's important to remember that baking soda isn't a cure-all while studying naturally, and should never be taken without a physician's consent. Excessive use, especially in high blood pressure or fluid retention, are issues that people with heart or renal issues may experience. Before, if you or someone you know is taking baking soda as a supplement, consult a healthcare professional. This everyday kitchen item may have an unexpected effect on kidney function if you know someone who has chronic renal disease. Quality of life and health if used appropriately and under supervision, after which it can lessen the pain management for arthritic pain. Consider utilizing baking soda, a typical substance that may already in your kitchen, to alleviate arthritis-related symptoms, particularly in rheumatoid arthritis. Persistent inflammation results in joint discomfort, edema, and stiffness that can make daily life challenging. Even while most people look for treatment for these discomforts with medication and physical therapy, but recent research suggests baking soda could be a practical and secure alternative. The evidence supporting this is intriguing and encouraging. According to a 2018 study detailing the body's immune system that was published in the Journal of Immunology, consuming a daily solution of baking soda in water may have an effect on the system. The study found that sodium bicarbonate reduces the immunological activity that results in illnesses such as rheumatoid arthritis and helping the body's anti-inflammatory response. The study discovered that the immune cell balance changed in favor of a less inflammatory state, and participants, both humans and animals, saw a noticeable drop in inflammatory indicators. Therefore, baking soda could help reduce joint pain and swelling and promote immune system relaxation, which are significant obstacles for individuals with arthritis. This study generates excellent. There may be ways to improve joint comfort and lessen inflammation for those with arthritis. Simply adding a straightforward baking soda rinse or drink to your regular regimen. The idea that such a simple household item could potentially lessen arthritic pain is inspiring and hopeful. Even while further study is needed to completely understand the long-term benefits, it serves as a reminder that there are instances when the most obvious solutions are the best ones. Handling gout. The signs of gout, a particularly painful form of arthritis, usually impacts additional joints, including the big toe, and is characterized by sudden. The underlying cause of the excruciating pain, redness, and swelling is an accumulation of blood uric acid, which results in irritation and the formation of sharp crystals. Finding ways to lower uric acid levels in the joints and ease the resulting discomfort is often required to treat gout. This is when sodium bicarbonate or baking soda is an extremely effective at-home remedy. Baking soda's alkaline properties allow it to balance out excessive uric acid in the blood, which lessens the possibility of those painful crystals developing by helping to reduce the frequency and severity of gout attacks. Baking soda, in bringing the pH back into balance, alkalinizes medications like salt. In fact, bicarbonate can help dissolve crystals of uric acid, and according to a recent study, encouraging their excretion through urine can alleviate acute gout symptoms. Many persons in the journal Arthritis and Rheumatism during a flare-up discover that drinking half a teaspoon of baking soda with a glass of water lowers. Baking soda may reduce joint pain in addition to easing discomfort. inflammation that would make movement baking easier and less uncomfortable. While soda can be a helpful tool in your gout management toolbox, it's important to remember that you should always use it under a doctor's supervision to ensure you get the benefits without having to worry about any problems. Baking soda can be the simple solution you require right now. If you're looking for a natural, scientifically proven way to manage your gout symptoms, check out your kitchen cupboard. Relief from cold and flu symptoms. Afterward, it lessens cold and flu symptoms, making it easier to feel overwhelmed by symptoms such as chronic congestion, a stuffy nose, and a scratchy throat when flu season comes around. Did you know that baking soda is a simple, moreover, affordable basic, can be a powerful ally in your fight against these common ailments? Baking soda's natural alkaline properties can help break down stiff mucus that improves breathing and nasal channel cleansing. This is especially helpful if your nose is constantly running or congested. One of the best ways to treat colds and the flu is to gargle with baking soda. A calming treatment for an irritated, painful throat is created by taking a glass of warm water with half a teaspoon of baking soda. Not only relieves using this mixture to relieve discomfort, reduces the quantity of microorganisms and bacteria in your mouth and throat that hinder the growth of viruses. In fact, gargling with a baking soda solution on a regular basis can significantly lower irritation in the throat and microbial burden that facilitates a speedier recuperation from upper respiratory infections. According to a study that was published in the American Dental Association Journal, to assist baking soda can be used to make saline nasal rinses to further relieve congestion. It expedites your recuperation and fortifies your body's defenses by neutralizing acids and dissolving mucus. So consider grabbing the next time you're feeling sick. Take some baking soda. It's a mild, scientifically encouraged therapy that can have a big impact on how soon you get over colds and the flu, proving that your own kitchen can sometimes provide the best solutions. Possible assistance for cancer treatment. It might then enhance cancer treatments, but that would not seem possible. The idea that baking soda can aid in the treatment of cancer is gaining traction among scientists. Acidic conditions have been shown to promote the growth of cancer cells and can also raise their resistance to specific therapies due to its natural alkalizing properties. Studies have looked into baking soda's potential to alter the pH of tumor cells that would lessen the circumstances that permit the spread of malignancy. One of the most interesting studies on this topic was published in 2009 by the journal Cancer Research. Researchers found that administering sodium bicarbonate injections to mice with metastatic breast cancer significantly reduced the acidity of the tumor. This pH shift prevented the cancer spread and made the tumor cell more susceptible to chemotherapy. The findings suggest traditional cancer treatments may be more effective when baking soda is included because improving patient outcomes by neutralizing the acidic microenvironment. Currently, scientists are looking into whether antacids like baking soda can be utilized without risk when combined with chemotherapy or other therapies. However, it is important to emphasize that this research is still in its early stages. Despite the positive results in animal models, more human clinical trials are necessary before baking soda may be recommended as part of a standard cancer treatment. Regular baking soda should be considered a potential instrument that may one day augment existing medications rather than using them as a miraculous remedy. Always consult your doctor prior to attempting any new therapies or supplements. If you or a loved one is last but not least, getting cancer treatment. Natural deodorant. If you're looking for a quick, natural way to stay fresh, baking soda deodorant might be the answer. All-day baking soda is a straightforward and effective substitute that originates from your kitchen as opposed to numerous store-bought deodorants that include chemicals and imitation. The ability of aromas to both absorb excess moisture and neutralize the acidic compounds in sweat help the body even on your busiest days. This keeps you odor-free by producing in conditions that hinder the growth of microorganisms that produce odor. Baking soda's effectiveness as a natural deodorant has been scientifically demonstrated to only anecdotally. Did sodium bicarbonate significantly reduce when administered topically? A study that was published in the Journal of Cosmetic Dermatology claims that the alkaline qualities of the study found that baking soda effectively eliminates unpleasant smells by neutralizing the acids that sweat and germs produce. Baking soda is also an excellent option for those with sensitive skin or those who want to stay away from harmful chemicals because it doesn't include artificial parabens, aluminum, or for added hydration and scents. Baking soda is a basic deodorant to use. Under your arms, scatter a small amount, either by itself or in combination, even when it's hot outside or you're exercising, a little coconut oil will help maintain your feeling dry and fresh. Baking soda is still a common choice for individuals seeking an eco-friendly, natural approach to personal hygiene. Despite the fact that each person, since everyone's skin is different, some people may need to test for sensitivity. If you're willing to give up items that contain chemicals because it's a simple, scientifically proven way to who needs to work out to stay confidently fresh throughout the day, who must not bake soda? Although baking soda has a lot of fantastic health benefits, it's important to recognize that not everyone can profit from it, especially when taking higher dosages or regularly, whether for external or internal purposes. Certain groups should use extreme caution. For example, people who have kidney issues should. People with kidney impairment should be especially careful because baking soda contains salt. Function might have trouble eliminating too much sodium from their systems, which could lead to fluid retention, and people with high blood pressure should exercise in addition to other problems. Because baking soda contains sodium, it can be harmful to those who are currently on medication for hypertension. Similar to how concentration can increase blood pressure, baking soda can alter the pH of the stomach and perhaps make gastrointestinal disorders worse. Include those who suffer from acid reflux or gastritis ulcers. Should consult a healthcare professional before using it. There are additional women who should utilize. Those who are pregnant or nursing should use baking soda with caution. Overconsumption might disrupt the body's electrolyte balance, which could have an impact on the mother and the fetus. Thus, it's also recommended to begin with a small amount of baking soda because people who have documented sensitivities or allergies may suffer from stomach issues or skin discomfort. Finally, by irritating the respiratory system, baking soda powder can irritate airways. Thus, those who have respiratory conditions should refrain from moderately inhaling it. In any case, proper instructions are essential before incorporating baking soda into your regular health routine. It's best to consult a medical expert if you fall into any of certain groups or suffer from underlying health conditions. Baking soda is far more summary and concluding remarks more than just a common household item. As you can see, it's a potent and versatile tool that can benefit your health in numerous unanticipated ways. Benefits include alleviating sore throats, curing gout, and even enhancing athletic performance, backed by both tradition and science. But remember that you should use baking soda cautiously, and if you have any health concerns, get medical help. Would you like to share any personal guidance, or have you tried using? Leave a comment below with your thoughts on using baking soda for any of these cures. Questions and experiences are welcome. And please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Share this video with others if you found it useful. We value your interest in and support of our channel. We've picked out 2 videos just for you to watch. Clicking on one of these will take you to the learning page.